Kat Dennings knew early on she wanted a cool stage name. During the Thursday, March 13th episode of the Not Gonna Lie with Kylie Kelsey podcast, the Shifting Gears star, 38, shared that she wasn't even 10 years old when she decided to drop her given name, Catherine Victoria Lidwak. "My real last name is Lidwak. That's all you need to hear," the actress said. "At 9, I was like, this isn't going to work for me. This is not going to work," the Two Broke Girls alum told Kelsey, 32. Applauding her younger self, Dennings added, I was very ahead of her time. It was a CEO situation. I was like, this can't be displayed on a poster," the actress joked. She explained how she adopted that last name for her moniker, recalling her mother Ellen Lidwak's good friend Lloyd Alexander, who wrote children's fantasy books such as the Chronicles of Prydain series. "Randomly, he was my mother's best friend," she said. "So I went there every week until I was 15 years old, and they were like my grandparents," he and his wife. And his wife's name was Janine Denny, she was French. The foreign last name left a young Catherine fairly impressed. "And I thought it would be a super sick idea if I took her name and made it different," she said. "Literally, that was the thinking. That's as far as it went. So Dennings is from her." Dennings also explained that choosing her first name wasn't as simple as abbreviating her own. The actress credits Christina Ricci's cat in the movie Casper as her favorite character at the time, as the inspiration. "So I was like, okay, Kat Dennings. This is it, I can really picture it," she said, adding, "It's insane." A few years later, she was already landing significant roles on shows like Sex and the City. However, they didn't always come easy. Earlier this year, Dennings spoke exclusively to People about how casting directors called her fat and not pretty when she was just 14. "The time that I was auditioning and starting to act, it was a very different environment than it is now," she said in the January 2025 interview. "There was not a lot of inclusivity at all. It was very harsh. There was a lot of extremely negative feedback and people would not hold back. It was pretty crazy thinking about it. I am like, how can anyone say that about a little kid? This is insane," the dollface actress said. "For example, I was 12. I'd go into an audition and I'd do it, and my manager would call me and I'd be like, how'd it go? And they'd be like, well, they thought you weren't pretty enough and you're fat." Dennings admitted, for some reason, it didn't break my spirit. Instead, she decided to continue acting despite the criticism. I was like, "I'll show them," she added laughing.